No Mark Andrews. I think Likely has a good game today, so I'm going with Likely. I tell you how much I like Lamar Jackson today, so I think Likely has a monster game. I shouldn't be doing this at number 2, but he let me down last year. But I think today he has a good game, and I'm gonna go with Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts.
Oh my God, forgot about him.
Yeah,
Yeesh.
I'm gonna go Kyle Pitts. I apologize, my son was just crying, but he'll be all right though. But I'm gonna go with Kyle Pitts at 2. I think Kyle Pitts could have a good game today, so I'm gonna go with Pitts at 2. But number 1, I'm going with Evan Ingram. We just talked about Trevor Lawrence. I believe Trevor Lawrence is gonna dunk it off to everybody and their mama, and I just think that the Jaguars ain't going away against the Colts, so I'm going with Evan Ingram at 1. All right, Q, let's get to these defenses. What we doing?
Defenses. Okay, top defenses to start for today. For all you fantasy owners out there. A defense. Okay, first I'm gonna go with my top. Obviously, I'm not gonna tell you guys to start the 49ers defense. Dude, that don't make no sense at all because they're already an elite defense. Um, my defense to
That's
start
my
at number.
that's my only elite defense, by the way, so far. I'm gonna give other people props later on down the line, but today the Niners is my only elite defense.
Number 5, I'm going with the Dallas Cowboys. Number 4, oh, Um, shout out to Sweet. Your comment should pop up soon on here. Come out number 5. Number 5, I'm going with the Dallas Cowboys. 4, the Seattle Seahawks. 3, Jacksonville Jaguars. 2, the New Orleans Saints. And number 1, this is going to be a surprise, man. I can't believe I'm saying this, but number 1, I am starting. Don't kill me for this. The Washington Commanders, man.
Nah, I'm not mad at that at all. That's actually a really good start.
Oh,
Um,
shout out to Bumpy Bars.
what up,
Yo.
Bumpy? What up, big dog? That's
Make
my
sure
guy right
make
there.
sure you
What
go
up,
follow,
man?
subscribe to Bumpy Bars channel right now. Anybody
Yeah.
out? Um, but yeah, man, that's my defense to start right now.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go with the Broncos at 5. I think the Broncos they have a really good defense that going up against the Raiders. The Raiders lost a lot this offseason. New quarterback, lost their tight end. Yeah, they got Devontae Adams, but I just think that the Broncos got Patrick Surtain Jr. So it's just the Broncos can match up with them very well, and I just think the Broncos know the Raiders for the most part. I think the Broncos shut them down, so I'm going with number 5, the Denver Broncos. Coming in number 4, I got the Bears against the Packers. Jordan Love, you got to show me first. For me to believe, you got to show me. If you show me today, I'll change my mind. But I got the Bears today at number 4. And number 3, I got the Jaguars. I'm with you, Keo. Going up against the coach, Anthony Richardson has to show me as well. So until Anthony Richardson shows me, I'm about the Jags up there. Any team that plays against them. At number 2, I'm with you again. I got the Commanders. The Commanders you have at 1, I have them at 2. Not mad at that. The Commanders going up against the Cardinals. That's all you need to know. The Cardinals are going to be pretty bad this season, and I got the Commanders at 2. Number 1, it's been my theme all day. Shout out to everybody in the Baltimore area. What up? I got the Baltimore Ravens going up against the Houston Texans. I like CJ
Wow.
Stroud. That's my boy, but at the end of the day, man, he got to see that Baltimore defense early on, and Patrick Queen and company, they're not nothing to play with. So yeah, I gotta go with Baltimore at number 1. I think this is a pretty easy choice for me as well. So I got Baltimore at number 1. All right, Keo, kickers. Before you go, the only kicker I have that's elite is Justin Tucker, by the way. I won't have him. You know you should start Justin Tucker if you have Justin Tucker. All right, Keo, who's the top 5 kickers on the day?
On a side note, anybody that's tuning in right now, just tune in. This is the NBA Stardom Sitem Show, the fantasy football show. those of you guys that's tuning from Danny's channel right now, he actually has a battle today. He said, "Hey, drop some content." So I said, "Hey, the Stardom Sitem shows today." But with that being said, man, this, like I said, fantasy football Stardom Sitem show. You got any questions? Drop it in the comment section. But
Facts.
with that being said, man, let's go to our kickers for today. Um, I'm not a huge fan of kickers, man. Like, I'm not a huge fan of kickers. I could just pick up a kicker from the waiver wire. But number 5 kicker for me, I would go with Jake Elliott, um, Greg Joseph from Minnesota, Brandon McManus from Jacksonville, Brandon Aubrey from the Dallas Cowboys. Um, and my number 1 kicker to start is Cameron Dicker from
That's a good one.
the LA Chargers.
That's a good one. That's a good one. So okay, I'm gonna start with my number 5 kicker. I'm going Graham Gano. I think your Cowboys can
We
hold them.
got are we taking questions right now
We're gonna
or
take questions right after we finish with the kicker. So y'all get y'all
okay,
questions ready to go. We're gonna answer y'all
okay.
questions real quick. So I'm going Graham Gano at 5. I think the Cowboys are gonna hold the Giants out the end zone sometimes, and Graham Gano knock down some big kicks. Coming at number 4 for me, I got Will Lutz, new team, but same coach that he's used to. Will Lutz, man, I just think he has a big leg, especially up there in Denver. I think it can be very beneficial. Coming in number 3, I got Joey Sly. We just talked about the Commanders maybe blowing out the Cardinals. So I think that Joey Sly can have a big game. And then number 2 and 1, everything Keel just said, Cameron Dicker for the Chargers and Jason Sanders of the Dolphins. I just think it's the highest scoring game of the day. I just think those guys may get a lot of work. So I'm going to go with those 2 guys at 1 and 2. Okay, with that being said, let's go to the question segment, Keo. I got a few right here. You got a few right
Okay,
there. Let's get it popping.
I got a question from Bumpy Bars. He says Cooper or Chris Godwin.
Oh, I'm going Amari Cooper. If you paid attention to my top 5 receivers on the day, I got Amari Cooper hands down. I like Chris Godwin, though. I think Chris Godwin can be productive. I think Keo had both of them in his top 5, but I'm going to go with Cooper for me.
Yeah, I'm going with Cooper to Deshaun Watson. He looked like he's gonna have that bounce back year this year. So I'm going with Amari Cooper over Chris Godwin. Next question by who is it? It's by Scientist Sweet Scientist 84. Michael Thomas or Mostert. Gotta pick
Oh,
one to start in a
Michael
PPR.
Thomas. Michael Thomas. I'm not a Mostert guy. Not to say I know that's a high scoring game. We talked about it. I understand Mostert could go crazy, but Mostert could also get hurt. And I know that's kind of like a contradiction because Michael Thomas can get hurt. I know people will be like, hey, Michael Thomas always hurt too. But I'm going Michael Thomas. I just think the Saints are going to do good things. And Sweet Science, I want to say this one more thing. I don't love the Vikings defense today. I think that you can go in a different direction and get another defense. So let me answer that question for you too. Even though it wasn't a question that you put out there. I would go get a couple other defenses. Like I said, the Broncos would be a defense I would choose over them. The Commanders for sure I would choose over them. The Ravens. So if you could avoid playing the Vikings, I would definitely avoid playing the Vikings today. But to answer your question, I'm going Michael Thomas.
All right. What questions
Who
you
you
got?
going with?
I'm going Michael Thomas, man. I'm not a big fan of Michael Thomas, especially with the injuries past couple of seasons, but he looks healthy. He got a new quarterback. I'm definitely taking Michael Thomas over Mostert. I don't know. It seems like they're gonna share a lot of carries from Mostert because I'm not sure how much production he's gonna get today. So I'm going with Michael Thomas to start.
All right. All right, Q, I got one for you real quick. My boy Cam hit me up. He said, X, what should I do? He said, I got Miles Sanders and Damian Pierce. Which one you starting and why?
Um, Miles Sanders signed
Wow.
that huge contract with Carolina. Got young Bryce Young there. I think they're gonna run the ball to protect Bryce Young. a little bit more. Shout out to Mo Green. He says Michael Thomas is gonna feast today.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Who
Anybody,
that, baby?
anybody's wonder X is a huge Saints fan, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely. Come on, man. Who that, man? What up to my dog Judo, man? Yeah, Titans fan. You know what the vibes are, man. You know what it is. All right. I agree with Keo. Um, I would go with Miles Sanders as well. I think that game could be high scoring as well. The Falcons and the Panthers. So I'm gonna go with Miles Sanders over Damian Pierce. Hey, I think we all in the same boat there. Everybody's like, nah, Houston, we not rocking with Houston today. All right, Keo. My boy James asked pick two. He has Devontae Smith, Debo Samuel, and DK Metcalf. Pick two.
Say that again.
He got my boy James got DK Metcalf, Debo Samuel, and Devontae Smith. He said pick two. I don't know how he got all three of them receivers, but he got
Debo
all three of
Samuel.
them.
He said Debo Samuel, Devontae Smith.
And DK Metcalf.
I'm going with Devontae Smith and DK Metcalf.
Okay. I don't think you can go wrong with any of the two that he goes with. I like all three of them today, but I'll go. Man, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with you. I'm gonna go with you. I like Debo Samuel a lot today, but I think that the 49ers have a lot of weapons, so I'm gonna go with the same two that you going with.
Shout out to VBL Spinks. Mo Green. He wants to give his take on it. For Metcalf.
Shout out to him. We all agree. We all agree. Like I said, I do think that I like Debo Samuel, but I like the other two a little slightly better. All right, Q, the last one of the day. My man Oliver said he got just rookie quarterbacks on his team, and he got a couple in the waivers. Which rookie quarterback should he start today? You know, you got Richardson. I don't know. He didn't tell me which two he had. He just said he has some, and they have some in the waiver wires. But he only has rookie quarterbacks that he can really start, that he feels comfortable starting. So, which one would you start if you had to start one of the rookie quarterbacks? I know where I'm going, but I want to know what you're going to say first.
Which rookie quarterback to start today?
Yeah. I'm going to go first. I got Bryce Young. I just think that Bryce Young could put up some good numbers against the Falcons.
You got Bryce Young, CJ Stroud, Anthony
Richardson.
I think it's those three. I'm going with Bryce Young then. Yeah, I like Bryce Young to start today. Stroud has a tough task today. Richardson also with the Jags. So I'm going with Bryce Young.
All right. Well, I guess we'll get to that portion of the show, man. Where we're gonna do? Should we start them or should we sit them? Gil, I'll give you 5. You give me 5, and you're gonna tell the people should you start them or should you sit them? You ready? You want me to go first?
Yeah. Go ahead, go first.
Sam, how are you starting him or sitting him? Shout out to my dog Reek.
I'm starting him. It's against Arizona. I think he'll get some solid numbers. So
Okay, I like
yeah.
that. I'm with you. I'm starting him for sure. All right. Are you starting or sitting Dalvin Cook? Oh, against Buffalo. Brees Hall is activated. He's activated. They say he's gonna play. Are you starting or sitting Dalvin Cook?
Starting him.
Wow.
Shout out to P Jeezy. This was a funny comment.
What up, man? No, I ain't the boy guy. Daddy got that. I ain't the boy
Yeah,
guy.
Danny will be back tomorrow. He currently has a battle today down in Memphis, so he'll be back with us tomorrow. But yeah, MBS Fantasy Football Show. We here, but go ahead. Oh wait. Somebody said Mo Green says Cook.
I don't agree, man. I'm sitting Cook. I don't agree with Q on this one. I'm not playing Cook today. I think Cook may get a couple of touches here and there, but I don't think he's gonna have a monster game like people think he is. I could definitely see him under 10 fantasy points. If I have a better option, I'm going somewhere else besides Dalvin Cook.
Okay.
All right, Keo. This is a goodie right here. Are you starting or sitting one of your all-time favorite players? Oh, damn. Beckham Jr. Oh!
Am I? If I could start Odell Beckham in the flex position, I'll start him. Um, yeah, if I could start Odell Beckham, I'll start him. Like a flex position. If I'm playing in a deep 16 league, I'll start him at a wide receiver too. But he ain't a wide receiver one for me, man. Definitely not. So, but I would start him though. I would start him.
Okay, your second receiver I'm gonna give you is: are you starting or sitting Alan Lazard today or tomorrow night?
Um, I'm gonna start him. I am gonna start him
Wow.
because obviously Aaron Rodgers does have chemistry with him. So, yeah, yeah, he's gonna have chemistry with him. Oh, so we're not huge fans of Odell Beckham, are we?
Oh.
um, yeah. So I would start him though because Rodgers he's not just gonna go to Garrett Wilson. He will go to Adam Lazard also.
All right, and then my last one, me and C was arguing off air. Shout out to my dog C. Are you starting or sitting Zach Ertz today?
I'm sitting him. we Kyler Murray ain't throwing him the ball. They got a new quarterback.
I agree.
Lazard,
So you good. So pick your five.
Lazard is projected to get more points than Thomas in my league.
Oh, that's crazy. I would start Thomas.
Okay. All right, my turn. Stardom or Sidham portion. The player that I'm picking if you should start or sit this player. Anthony Richardson, are you starting or sitting him?
Man, I'm going to. I'm gonna sit him. I'm gonna sit him. I think that you can start him because of his feet. His feet can definitely get some yardage, and he might score on his feet. But there's better options out there. I mean, unless you're like in like a 16-man league, 14-man league, then you should be sitting Anthony Richardson. Outside of that, if you're in a 10-man league, you're definitely not starting Anthony Richardson today. So I'm gonna say sit him.
All right. Next one that I got. Are you starting or sitting? Let me see. Give me a second. Are you starting or sitting Tank Bigsby
Oh, I
from the
like Tank.
Jacksonville
That's
Jaguars?
my dog. Tank Bigsby is my dog, but it's just not enough footballs to go around for him right now. He's gonna have to develop into that role. He may score a touchdown, but he'll get like 6 fantasy points. It's not something that you want to rely on today, so I'm definitely gonna sit him.
All right. Are you starting or sitting Breeze Hall?
Ooh, I think if I had to start one of the Jets running backs, I would start Brees Hall over Dalvin Cook because I think they're going to use him more in the passing game than they're going to use Dalvin Cook in the passing game, even though Cook can't catch off the backfield. So I'm going to say sit him unless you're playing him in the flex.
Okay, all right,
And it
all
has to
right,
be a PPR league. It has to be a PPR league. If it's not PPR, I'm definitely sitting him.
all right. Are you starting or sitting Jahan Dotson?
Oh, I'm starting him. Yeah, against the Cardinals. Yeah, he can definitely be in my flex. I'd be very comfortable with that. You've
So he's
heard all the,
taking so he's
huh?
taking production from Terry McLaurin.
Oh yeah, I mean he can definitely take some production from him. I love the Commanders today. I think Sam Howell's a good start today. I would definitely start him over the rookie quarterbacks. I don't know if my man, I think it was Oliver that asked that question on my Facebook page. If Oliver, if you had all them rookie quarterbacks and Sam Howell was in the waiver wire, I would pick up Sam Howell and go play him today because I think he can have a big game, and I think both of the receivers from the Commanders can have a good game today. So yeah, I'm starting him.
Okay, so right now in the chat they're asking about rookie wide receivers.
Oh, you know how I feel, baby. You know how I feel. Oh, y'all wildin'. Mo Green, what up? But no, let me tell y'all something. Today might not be the day, but mark my words to everybody out there. Kill can laugh, but Kill sent me a trade, and he might have been joking, but I'm dead serious. Jalen Hyatt of the New York Giants, when it's all said and done, will be the best rookie wide receiver this year. Mark
and
my words. Oh, I forgot about Zay Flowers. Zay Flowers he's the best of the bunch that you want to start today. But long term, I like Jalen Hyatt the best.
all right, all right. Okay, let's finish this off. Jordan Addison. There you go. There's a rookie for you to start or sit. Are you
Nah,
starting or sitting him?
I'm sitting him. I'm not a big fan. I mean, I know you get mad because he went to USC. Keo, calm that down. Just not my cup of tea. I know they got Justin Jefferson there, but I just look at Hawkinson and Jefferson to get majority of the reps. He'd have to score a touchdown to really be productive in fantasy today. So I'm gonna say sit him.
All right. Last but not least, Dalton Schultz. Are you starting or sitting him?
Hell no. I'm not starting nobody from Houston. Are you kidding me? That's not happening, Keo. Baltimore might give them a goose egg. A goose egg. So I'm not about to do that. We not doing that. Dalton Schultz needs to sit on the bench and just be quiet. This is not his week. Yeah, shout out to Sweet Side. Is absolute. I'm telling y'all, listen to me. Jalen Hyatt, born injury, because injuries happen. We understand that. I'm telling y'all, Jalen Hyatt is different. He's different. 4 touchdowns against Alabama last year. That's not a fluke. That is not a fluke. If y'all watched him in the preseason, he got over the top of a Sauce Gardner like it was nothing. Like it was nothing. And Sauce is one of the best. I'm telling you, Jalen Hyatt's special, man.
All
He gives me
right.
Deshaun Jackson vibes.
All right. What's next?
All right, Kia, we'll get to the last portion of the show, man, tonight. This morning. And we'll get to our favorite portion, the sleeper, the dud, and the stud of the week. We do this every week, y'all. Once we name a stud, we can't name the stud again. It's a one-time ordeal. Once you put him out there, you can't pick him again next week. You can't pick him for the rest of the season. So, Keo, let's start with sleeper. Who's your sleeper of the week this week?
My sleeper of the week. My my sleeper of the week. I'm gonna go with DJ Moore as my sleeper of the week.
Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, I think DJ Moore's gonna have a solid game, so I like him for sleeper of the week.
I'm gonna, I gave you a one for the year. I think Jalen Hyatt's gonna be one for the year that you're gonna look at. I love Jamal Williams, but the guy I love today that's a sleeper is shout out to my boy Reek one more time, Sam. Oh, I think Sam Howell has a big game today, baby. I do think he has a big game today against the Cardinals. I think he's a guy that you want to get out the waiver wire right now. If something's going on with your quarterback situation, I would start this guy over a lot of guys that you guys may look at me and say, "X, you are wilding." But I would. I'm gonna go as far as to say this. I know Keel's gonna drop his jaw when I say this. I would start Sam Howell over Kirk Cousins today. Me.
What?
Yeah, it's like that. It's all.
Damn.
I like Sam Howell today. I really do. All right, Keo, the dud of the week. Who's gonna have that? It's just gonna fall. It's gonna. You think that they're about to have a big game, but it's not gonna be what you hyping them up to be.
Okay, my dud of the week. It's gonna be. Oh, okay. Hold on. Mo Green says Amari Cooper will be his sleeper of the week.
Okay, I like that. I like that. So, he's
Okay,
somebody that we like as well.
my dud of the week is gonna be Alexander Madison. I actually just traded him, as a matter of fact.
You did the
Um,
right thing, but we'll talk
um,
about that.
oh yeah, I got him as a dud of the week. I don't expect him to put those type of numbers. He's not a Dalvin Cook.
Did we lose Keo for a second? All right. Well, my dud of the week is a guy that I don't think is gonna have the game that everybody thinks he's gonna have today. And I'm going James Conner. He could actually be the dud of the year to me. James, nothing against personal against James Conner. Excuse me. I just think James Conner is not going to be as productive as everybody thinks he's going to be. He's had really good seasons these last 3 or 4 years, but today and for the rest of the season, I think he's going to struggle a lot. So I'm going James Conner as my dud of the week. Okay, Keel, our favorite portion. You can only name him one time. Who is your stud of the week?
My stud of the week. My stud of the week for today. And
And you got to give me a stat line. You got to give me a stat line too.
okay, I gotta give you a stat line. My stud of the week. I'm going with Lamar Jackson as the stud
Wow!
of the week. Lamar signed a huge contract. He's going against the Texans, very favorable. Um, yeah, he's going against he's going against Houston. That's a very favorable matchup. I think he's gonna rush for 2 touchdowns. I think he's gonna throw for two, and I think he's gonna throw close to more, like maybe 250, 270. So I'm going Lamar Jackson. That's my stud of the week.
Hey, I can tell this right now. Me and Keel did not pre-plan this show as far as talking to one another. I'm 1,000% with Keel on this one. I got Lamar Jackson as my stud of the week. I think he has bare minimum four touchdowns. Keel just said 2 passing, 2 rushing. I can definitely see that. He may have 5 touchdowns in this game. I think Lamar Jackson goes crazy. I think he has 400 total yards, whether that's mostly passing, mostly rushing. I think he goes crazy. I'm going 400 total and 4 touchdowns. Yes, I like Likely. I like Likely a lot. No Mark Andrews. For sure. I'm 1,000% with you. I think Lamar goes crazy with Zay Flowers, Odell, Likely, J.K. Dobbins. He's going to go crazy today. So I'm going Lamar Jackson. I think he's going to be the highest scored fantasy quarterback on the day. I don't want to say quarterback player. I think he'll be the highest scoring fantasy player today.
I know he spelled his name wrong. He did correct it on the screen, but he has Josh Jacobs as his dud of the week.
On guard. I actually thought Josh Jacobs too. I thought about Josh Jacobs as my dud of the week for sure. I even think about Devontae Adams as a dud. I think that the Broncos win against the Raiders pretty convincingly today. I actually agree with that wholeheartedly. So not mad at that. All right, Keo, let's get to these shout outs so we can go get our lineup set. For anybody out there, real quick, if y'all have more questions, reach out to us on social media. We'll answer those questions. But let's get to these shout outs, baby.
Yo, shout out to X, shout out to the chat, shout out to the whole MBS team, shout out to Danny Myers. We got a couple things dropping this week. We're gonna be doing some predictions for the Easy versus Geechee card. uh, man, I'm excited for that battle. It's gonna get crazy, but yeah, we're gonna do some things for that and do a couple interviews. Fantasy football, we back and we'll be here once a week every Sundays, man. You could check out the MBS page or I'll go on Danny Myers' page.
Big facts. Big facts.
Oh, easy.
Oh!
X is a huge Easy fan, by the way.
Hey, man, what we doing, man? I talk different. You hear me? I talk different, man. Easy talk different in battle rap. I talk different when it comes to these sports, man. So talk is different, man. But shout out to Geechee. I never gave my prediction. Don't do that, Keo. Don't do that. But like I said, for everybody out there, man, look, if you have fantasy questions, hit up the MBS page, hit up our personal pages. I'm at the Sports Junkie. Keo got his. Keo, you want to give your social media?
Twitter. I got a new Twitter page. Is I hate Keo. And then you, yeah, that's my Twitter. It's I hate Keo. If you want to follow me on there, and then Keo BMG on Instagram. But most of the times I'm updating and reporting things mostly on the MBS Central page on Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah, so y'all hit us up, man. We answer y'all questions and once we get up out of here. But shout out to Keo, shout out to everybody in the chat. And I always tell people, man, if you lose, you have nobody but to blame but yourself. But if you do win and you took our advice, like Drake said, man, thank us later. We out, baby. Peace. Good luck.
Peace.